This was not just about build-up, it was about manipulation. Brighton pressed high and man-oriented, trying to remove the short options. But Tottenham moved the block first, then attacked the space that opened. This is how Tottenham broke Brighton's press. Before looking at Tottenham's build-up, we first need to see Brighton's pressing structure. They spread the front line wide, jump a midfielder onto the goalkeeper, and prevent the free man. From there, the press becomes ball-side and man-oriented, focused on closing passing lanes. Tottenham begin their build-up with the goalkeeper positioned centrally, the two centre-backs placed at the edges of the 6-yard box, and one midfielder dropping to form the first build-up line. In response, Brighton spread their first pressing line wide with the striker, attacking midfielder, and both wingers, using that shape to pin Tottenham's fullbacks. At the same time, one Brighton midfielder pushes higher to join the press. As the build-up starts, that midfielder quickly jumps onto the goalkeeper and becomes part of the first pressing line. The purpose of this movement is to prevent the goalkeeper from remaining free, allowing Brighton to sustain the pressure even when the ball is played back. After that, Brighton shift into a ball-side man-oriented press. However, rather than focusing on tight marking alone, they place greater emphasis on blocking passing lanes. This move was about shifting the block first. Tottenham circulated the ball from side to side, pulled the defence deeper, and kept moving the block until the far side opened. Once the defence was fully drawn across, the switch attacked the free space immediately. Tottenham moved the centrally positioned block by circulating the ball to the left with a sequence of short passes, starting from the defender in possession. As the opposition shifts to that side, Tottenham then look to draw them even deeper by recycling the ball once more through short passes, all the way back to the goalkeeper. From there, they switch the ball to the right again, forcing another shift and beginning the progression once the defensive distances start to open. After advancing up to the halfway line, 3 attackers make simultaneous runs through the center and the right channel, pulling the opposition defense further toward that side. At that moment, Tottenham exploit the fully shifted block with a long switch toward the left half space. The ball reaches the overlapping fullback, arriving at speed, and the move creates a direct one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper. This second move was about drawing the block across and attacking the far side. Once the defense was overloaded on the right, Tottenham attacked the free left channel and then switched the attack again. That second switch creates the chance. After drawing the opposition block fully to the right, Tottenham switched the play through the centre-back toward the opposite side. Because the defence is heavily concentrated on that side, the centre and the left channel are left completely open. That gives the player on the ball the freedom to drive forward aggressively. At the same time, the left fullback makes a quick run into the left channel. The pass is then played into the space on the left flank, helping the fullback exploit the open lane. From there, the fullback delivers a diagonal cross toward the far side right half space. The ball reaches the right winger, and Tottenham create another dangerous chance through one more change of direction. The key is not just the first switch. Tottenham first pull the block fully to the right, then use the free centre-back to access the opposite side. That opens the left channel for the full-back's run, and after attacking that space, they switch the direction once more with a diagonal cross. This third move was about drawing the mid-block out first. Tottenham recycled the ball to the goalkeeper, invited the pressure forward, and then attacked the space behind with a direct long pass. The key was the role split between the aerial duel and the run in behind. With the opposition compact in the mid-third, Tottenham first recycle the ball backward and play it to the goalkeeper to draw the block out. As intended, the opposition step forward and the goalkeeper waits until the pressure gets closer before sending a long pass toward the attacker positioned near the halfway line. At that moment, one player prepares for the aerial duel, while the left winger makes a run in behind. The ball is then carried on from the duel and reaches the winger attacking the space behind. Once again, the move leads to a dangerous chance.
Fluidity is concerned
This final move was about shifting the block first. Tottenham moved the defence across, found the free midfielder in the centre, and used the attacker's runs to pull the block even further left. That is what opened the right half space. With the opposition slightly shifted toward the right in the mid-third, Tottenham circulate the ball from right to left to move the block and draw it out further. As the opposition shift across in a hurry, Tottenham exploit the gap that opens in the process and find the midfielder positioned centrally in a free position. At that moment, three attackers make quick runs through the left channel and central channel, pulling the defence toward that side. As a result, the right half space becomes open, and the central midfielder delivers a long ball into that free area. The receiver is then isolated in a one-on-one against the defender, drives straight into the box, and the move, once again, leads to a dangerous chance.
It's Gallagher. Gallagher.
The key is how Tottenham open the far side. They shift the block from right to left, find the free midfielder through the gap, and use 3 runs to drag the defence across. That opens the right half space for the long ball and the 1v1. Tottenham's build-up was built on 3 key ideas. First, they moved the block before progressing, using circulation and the goalkeeper to shift and stretch the defence. Second, they attacked the far side, waiting until the block was fully drawn before switching into the free space. Third, they used coordinated runs and direct options to exploit the space immediately once it opened. This wasn't about forcing passes, it was about controlling the block and attacking the moment it broke.